It's about a week before the big update coming up, so let's gather all the teasers and the trailer to see what will be coming up. I'm going to point out that I am not considering the skin whitelist, or this video will get really long. Let's see what they are cooking up. There will be 4 confirmed abilities that will be in the game. The first one is Pi, a lob projectile that weakens the killer and strengthens the civilian. To throw it further, hold space then release to throw. The closer you throw it, the longer the effects. Hitting the killer slows them down by 5 studs per second and covers their abilities, health, and stamina bar. Hitting the civilian grants them a 25% damage resistance from all source of damage. You will gain 15 points when you Pi the killer, or 8 if it is a teammate. Later in the trailer, it is shown that Pi has a 20-second cooldown. The second confirmed ability that will be coming is Bugle. When used, the user is put into a mini-game where they must time 4 presses in order to apply their effect. The keys that must be pressed are either E, R, T, or F. For every successful press, adds a 0.25 multiplier of the hasten effect, which starts at 1, and each multiplier added has their own cooldown of 10 seconds. This effect speeds up the cooldown of other abilities and is applied to nearby civilians. The ability has a cooldown of 35 seconds and cannot be sped up by any means. This as of now does not give points but has a hefty health decrease of 40 points. The third ability that is confirmed to be coming is the flashlight ability. There is currently no info about this ability, however, since this ability is shown in the exclusive content section, many thought this is another private-only content. But no, look closely, and you can see that it is used in public rounds here. The last one in particular has not received any information, only seen in teasers. The latest trailer shows them to be shuffling cards, possibly a gamble ability. Changes regarding existing abilities are also made. Punch now has a really small hitbox but grants 5 more points. Dash has a new icon, and its headband matches the torso color, but it gets a hefty nerf of a 35-second cooldown. It has a hidden function of being able to drop-kick killers, but has yet to be seen. Adrenaline is theorized to be able to buff nearby teammates when used, revealed as a task right here. Bonus pad is also theorized to be breakable by killers, also revealed as a task. And its cooldown is reduced to 45 seconds, but only starts when the bonus pad breaks. Revolver has a secondary icon when empty. Banana Peel gives 3 more points when the killer slips on it. Hot Dog is buffed, no longer taking stamina but increases cooldown by 5. Block has its cooldown decreased by 5 seconds. By far the largest change for them is Taunt. It still taunts the killer, but the shield activates on use ragdolls them back instead. For a set duration, Taunt will take 50% more damage and ragdoll for the next hit. A cool rework. Abilities also have tasks that you can do. Here are all of them. Taunt the killer without being hit for its duration. Eat a hot dog while under half health. Punch the killer. Block any attack near a teammate. Buff teammates with adrenaline. Dropkick the killer with your dash. Buff your teammates with bugle. Throw pie at the killer. Have a killer slip on your peel. Get the killer to break your bonus pad. Cloak near the killer and don't get hit for its duration. Shoot the killer with revolver. Daze the killer with your flashlight. Completed tasks grant you 23 points and 0.5 evilness, then 30 points and 0.5 evilness respectively. There is a private server-only ability called Shotgun. You fire with your shotgun, so that is fun. One last thing. When low health, civilians hold their torso. This is just visual though. Oh yeah, and a new death screen. Onto the killer changes. We also got a lot of them. Pursuer now aims his howl, so it now has some sort of counterplay. Additionally, Pursuer can now immediately attack after unshrouding, along with a bleed effective hit. Next is Badware. He got a rework during development, although it is not shown in the trailer. You can check out the soft rework. It is based on a user suggestion. Harkin got a big rework. Her noise meter now always max out at 300, which is a lot. Repress is coming back, now being able to double the current amount of noise she has. Agitation has a new icon and a new visual effect. Her ability to be able to enrage is now toggleable due to the new noise limit. And while enraged, she can no longer gain noise and gets a new ability that grabs a civilian and beats them down. This move also pauses the noise drain while enraged. It is unknown whether Tangle and Immolate will stay, but it is unlikely. Killjoy got new stuff here. Their killbots now shoot rockets and has a new cap of 5. And Killjoy themselves has Detonate replaced with Propel, leaping in the air and slamming down the ground, dealing 25 damage. I'm a bit concerned about the speed buff Killjoy has, increasing run speed by 3. By the way, yes, the 27S is the move speed. Well, that's a lot less of killer changes than I thought. Time to move on to game modes. 2 new game modes are getting added. The first one is golf, where you play golf on a pretty large field with others. You can push the ball a bit or hit it hard. Be careful, because your score multiplier is reduced when your golf ball is hurt more. After a few courses, you get to the large blue wall. Once you destroy it, it's golf time, during which the entire golf field starts to break apart, meaning the players must beat these courses fast. The collapse speed is doubled every time a player reaches the end, who gets 30 points for beating the game. The other one is Fry Bomber, a hot potato game mode where a random person has a potato on their head and they must pass it on to others. Everyone has 20 health, and having the potato deals 1 health point per second. Once you die, you explode. With a potato, you can simply hand your potato to someone else or throw it. If you miss, you have to keep it. If you land, you successfully transfer the potato and are safe. An existing game mode got a pretty big rework, which is Evil Scary. This guy is now even more evil and scarier. Seriously, just look at this. Oh yeah, Tundra's Trench is now a map for 1 bounce, which is cool. Finally, we get to the civilian customization. There are so many of them, over 500 of them in fact, including t-shirts, charms, and profile banners. Not only that, you also get to color your skin, torso, and legs as well as your body type. That is so much stuff you can make yourself into. Alright, we get into the new additions to our gameplay. The first thing is the rank system. Many don't know what it is, but when you pay attention, it acts like a score meter. You get score for landing abilities, doing tasks, or simply being chased. As you score more, you receive new and better medals later. At the end of the round, you will get the highest ranking medal for the match. This is a cool addition in my opinion. We really got Nights of Death in this game, bro. Yeah, this is literally 5 Nights at Freddy's. Probably a really good arcade game to pass time, so I won't argue. Next thing are achievements. I want to read them all out loud. Nah, just kidding. There are too many of them. But there lies a sauce clicker achievement, so we will be getting another arcade game. Lore Drop is actually coming to Die of Death. Here's a quick demo on that about Pursuer here. And Parkin. New Shopkeeper guy. I don't care about them. I wish the old guys that used to be in the shop came back though. At least you can talk to them. Other stuff like new emotes, killer skins, and map redesigns are cool, but I believe a full section about them would not be necessary for the same reasons of civilian customization. About the new map Augury Exhibition, it is a really good looking map. But again, it's hard to explain upcoming maps since there are not enough view of the map to be looked into. I should mention the new threat on Teapot Paradise, so get ready. Alright, I think I should stop here though. I checked almost everything about the trailer and teasers, and continuing will probably drive me crazy. I'll see you on Update, man. Bye.